Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, how are you? My big family of about 10. Hey guys, listen, I've still got stuff, I've got a lot of moving pieces in my life at the moment, right? Lots of these moving pieces, and I've got to try to get things in order, and otherwise it'll run over the top of me. Okay, all right, okay. And I don't want to do something that's going to put other people at risk or make mistakes. I'm trying to be careful. All right, but let me look. I've got to deal with this guy. I've never met him. I've never met him. I've never seen a photo of him or anything like that, and I sort of didn't have any background on him. And this guy, and his name is Cole, Col, Cole, the Socialist. Okay, That's on all of the social media. Cole, the Socialist. Okay, now, um, I've got to deal with it and just get it off my place, okay? Because look, mate, this guy's gone feral, mate. He's gone feral, right? And I need to sort of let you know what's happened here, right? Because you're going to see shit floating around. But look, um, all of this stuff with Cole has only started not that long ago. I don't know. It was when all this family people up here at Gympie, a bit north up at there, got killed by the cops, and then their house was and everything was on fire and all that sort of stuff. Right? Okay. After that, right? Lots of big, heavy any misinformation, all this sort of stuff was coming out. It got very heavy. I mean, I'm up here. I mean, I don't know where Cole the Socialist is, mate, but I'm on a boat, right? Okay, right in the middle of all this. I mean, Parliament's just there. You got the Freemason headquarters just in the city here. I mean, I am right in the middle of all this. So, I mean, I don't know where you are, but I'm up here and I'm hearing Cole the Socialist say to people, right, be careful what you say. Don't say anything you can't take back. Now, I also heard Onig's, right? Onig's, and he come out and said sort of similar stuff, different words, but similar stuff. And this is where it started, right? Now, I called him a pissant. Okay. Now, he responded. He then come back to me, and mate, it blew me away. He come up with this post, right? And he's saying that I'm a communist. I mean, everyone knows. I mean, last year I got 1.5 million views. You get me? I mean, I've got one post over at Ruby Ray Media, one post, right? And I'm on I do me, but it's got 150,000 views. You get me? Everyone knows. I'm an ex-communist. I used to be a communist. Everyone knows that. I mean, I say Commo John because it's my nickname. It's my nickname in real life. You know? I'm not out fucking espousing communist philosophy or anything else. Nothing. But if you want to beat your enemy, it's nice to know how they operate. You get me? I am the most underused asset in the Australian freedom movement. You get me? I'm your asset. Use my 10. My audience of 10. No one uses me. I'm too hot. I'm radioactive. You get me? Now, I don't think I went too hard on Tap. I don't think I went too hard on Onyx. I'm confronting. I'm blunt. But I'm Commo John. That's me. Now, he responded and said, hey, you communist, and we all know all you communists, right, are satanic, child rapists and murder children and, words to that effect, something like that. And I went, fuck, wow, fuck, what a response. I mean, this guy, man, he has really, really overplayed his fucking hand here. But listen, Cole, listen, if you'll listen to me, Cole the Socialist, listen to me, brother to brother, okay? You know what really freaked me out, mate? When you fucking said that sort of shit, mate. I'm an old communist, mate. I've got lots of good Christian friends, mate. And we all know, everyone out there knows that these fucking corrupt, evil people, they project their crimes onto you. You got me? They project their crime onto you. And that's what fucking freaked me out. I went, wow, what if he is tied up in this shit? What if? Fuck, you shocked me, man. Now, ever since then, I've tried to sort of tease a few things out. I mean, I've called you a fucking pissant. I mean, so what? Man, oh man, I swim in oil and gas and construction, roads and all. Mate, if that offends you, if you start going ballistic over that, man, they would eat you alive in 5 minutes, called the Socialist, mate. You wouldn't last 5 minutes. I do backstrokes in this. You get me? I mean, come on, you beta male, come on. I mean, I know you're a beta male, but you scared me, man. You fucking scared me. Now, I'm okay with you now, brother. I'm okay because I've seen, how aggressive you are, and I've sort of seen your style and all this sort of stuff, mate. I accept that you're not tied up in any of that shit. And please forgive me if for thinking that, because, hey, I don't want anyone, I don't want you to think I'm that sort of person, because I'm not. So forgive me for that. Okay. Are we cool? Are we cool? But listen. Stop going on about all this, Commo John's a chicken and I'm going to debate him. Listen, man, seriously, you are making a fool of yourself, brother. Stop it. Come on. I mean, I'm trying to build unity in the movement. I don't want to win arguments, brother. I want to win a war. A war. You're trying to win an argument, mate. Come on. You're making a fool of yourself. I'm trying to build unity, and you're trying to fucking pick fights. About time you stop. Listen, you and Tap. I mean, I know what Tap is doing, mate. I mean, I'm not a fucking lawyer and all that sort of shit, but I can see it. It's obvious, isn't it? I mean, you guys are trying to betray our sovereignty, break the whole country up into tribal land, and get these treaties and that stuff. And we're all going to be governed, right, by tribal law, and you're going to be a local blackfella, whoever that is, right, that's going to be the big dick swinger, the 10 inches and a wrinkle, and we're going to take the knee and pay, okay, to live here, the privilege of it, okay, all right. Now, listen, I don't care, brother. I don't care about you and the Brown brothers. Another fucking ex-cop. Another ex-cop. Oh, fuck me dead. They give you the bad cops, rubber bullets, dogs, horses, and everything else, mate. And then when you fucking get real, they send in a good cop. The good cop, bad cop. When are you fucking people ever going to learn? They come to my boat, mate. They wanted to recruit me. Fuck, I couldn't believe it, mate. I couldn't believe it. I mean, UN operatives, mate, coming on to Commo, who's John in the middle of the war, saying, hey, come and join our fucking team. Oh, no. But listen, I don't care, mate. I'm not going to try and interfere with Tap. I don't care. It means nothing. Look, brother, there are things that you just can't see. You can't see. You think it's all bullshit, whatever. You just can't see it, right? And neither can the brown clowns. They can't see it either. You ain't going to get fucking tribal law, baby. You ain't going to get tribal law. None of yous. You ain't going to get fucking common law. You ain't going to get any of that shit. I'll tell you what you're going to choke down on, baby. And that's fucking military law. That's military law. Oh, dear me. Suck on that. All of you fucking pissheads who won't listen. They fucking won't listen. Oh, we got tribal laws and fucking, we want fucking marshals and fucking juries and fuck the lot of yous, man. You're gonna fucking suck on military law. You got me? Military. For a while anyway. For a while. Okay. It's gonna be a big deal, mate. Now, we're gonna have to reconcile here in this country, right? Eventually, all of us are gonna have to work together, right? All of us. We're gonna be forced to. Why? Because we got to rebuild the country. We got to rebuild the country. You understand? Our law systems and, all of our policing, law enforcement, tax and whatever, all of it. All of our religious structures and stuff like that. I mean, this is going to be biblical, baby. It's going to be biblical. There's a ton of deniers and there's a ton of, John F. Kennedy, mate, you can't solve any big American problem, mate, if you're listening to a fucking retard. You get me? A retard is self-defeating, mate. Self-defeating before they even start their thinking. And I'm not talking about people with injuries, because I am a retard. Look at me. I'm a fucking retard. But not my brain. My brain is not retarded. And again, I'm not saying I'm anything special. I'm nothing. I'm a Commo John. You know who I am. I'm just a fucking dickhead. But I'm not a retard. I'm not a retard. And Cole the Socialist and all these others, mate, are. Their thinking is retarded. And that's why they're all going to come for a big fall. It's going to be a big fall, mate. They're going to have to choke down, mate, military law, mate. I don't care whether, I live separate lives. I have separate, information sources, mate, totally unrelated to anything, right, that A1 does. Now, it's an open secret. Everyone knows that at a ground level, right? I'm talking at a protest, right? Up, placards and, stuff like that down the Gold Coast, up at Ipswich or, and out at it, any of that. I love these people. I love them. I think members of the A1 are probably the best informed, the most active, but by God, they're weary at the moment. They're weary at the moment. But I think you better listen to Bosey, mate. I'm not talking about all the other stuff he talks about, mate. You know what I mean? Just put all that to one side. I'm just saying, open your mind up, Cole the Socialist, and all you common law fucking heroes, and all you fucking others out there. You get me? You get me? You better listen to Bosey and look at the law of war and get familiar with it all, mate. Because if you don't, and you start going out when we have lots of military presence out there, and you ain't dealing with a fucking magistrate or a high court judge or any of that fucking shit. You are dealing with the commanding officer. Whoever that is, I don't know. Now, I think it's going to be Charles Flynn, the head of the American military, of the Pacific, right? He's in Hawaii, not far from where all them fires and all that stuff is, right? I don't know the details of that, but get familiar with it, mate. You keep laughing at Bosey, and if you keep laughing at old ex-cons, ooh, mate, you're in for a big fall. Now listen, debates. Let's get back to this shit. Try and get this off the plane. I'm not dealing with it any further. You understand? Listen, there's going to be no debates between me and you, Cole the Socialist. Forget it. Forget it, mate. I'm not a debater. I mean, what the fuck are you going on about? You're trying to win an argument. I'm winning a war. Listen, brother. I swim with sharks, mate. Waterside workers, truckers, and all this sort of. Men, oh men, if you think being called a pissant, and you are a pissant, you are, right? I don't regret saying that, but what I do regret is triggering you. Listen, brother, you've got a fucking war going on inside your head, mate. You've got to fight this war with your heart, mate. You win this war with courage. Courage, mate. Guts, blood and guts. Go and ask your grandfather and shit like that. This country was built with guns and dogs and stories. You get me? Stories. That's how this country was built. You understand? And what you have to understand, like all of these other this big posse of fake freedom fighters who are mobilizing against me. I mean, Aussie Cossack and fucking, that other fake New South Wales cop and Tricky and all of them, mate, they're all working, mate. They're in a posse. We ride at dawn. Where we going? To fucking get that Commo, John. It's a hurt, mate. It's a hurt. I'm telling you. You're watching a movie. This is the comedy section. Listen, Cole. Listen, mate. Mike Tyson, doesn't fight some fucking pissant from the back streets, man. No, 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 no. Forget it, baby. There's going to be no debate, mate. Listen, brother, you need help, man. You got a war going on inside your head, mate, and I'm not going to contribute to any more of it, mate. You understand? I'm not. Just forget about me, brother. Forget about me, mate. Don't look at my posts and all that. I mean, send me an email or something, say, hey, war's over, something like that. And I mean, I won't dig you and all the rest, but I'm not going to keep provoking and all that. I mean, if you keep having a go at me, man, you got to understand I'm hardwired, buddy. You're going to fucking straight into a fucking bear trap, mate. You get me? I don't want to contribute to your problems in your life, to that war that's going on inside your head. I mean, I'm trying to be a better human being every day. You understand? I am not in competition with you. All that shit that you and the Brown Clown brothers are on, it's fucking gonna go nowhere. Gonna go nowhere. Nowhere. It's facts. I mean, I look at those groups or movements and that are trying to do food supply and trying to help and build communities and all. I mean, Darren Bergworth from my place and what he's trying to do, Serena Tahava and those people, I mean, they're trying, at least they're in there trying to build community sort of stuff, So, I mean, maybe, and I'm hoping, that they will do well in the future, whatever. Good luck to these guys. Good luck to them. I don't care. I mean, but you, my friend, are going to walk into a fucking swinging door, Cole. Fuck me, dude. Listen, I know you're only a socialist. I know. Okay, I get that. You never really made it to be a fully made communist. If you want to be a fully made communist, contact me. I'll try and help you. I've got some experience. You get me? I'll try and get you into being a commo. All right? You'll fit in with them now. You will. They're all cross-dressing trannies, beta males. I mean, they will. They'll love you. They will love you. Get help, brother. Get help. Don't try and pick fights with me, mate. Brown brothers, don't try and pick fights. Don't try and lean on me, man. Fuck, I'm radioactive. I know where all the fucking skeletons are buried in this state, baby. Fuck. It's not what you know till you know. See you guys.